Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say shalom to Agim and Akwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. This one's titled, You Are Lacking Knowledge, and it shows. All right, and bear with me for just one moment. All right, Slack. Slack you. All right, so it's called You Are Lacking Knowledge, and it shows. Now, this comes from a Reddit post that I recently, not recently, it's been a while now that I've had it. I don't remember when I screenshotted this exactly. You can probably tell us through here, January 24th, okay, apparently at 1 in the morning. All right, I stumbled across this. I don't remember what this was dealing with, but I just remember the context of it. All right. And now, this guy, overimportance, all right, which he probably thinks he has he's probably thinks his life is more important than it is. All right, says God doesn't just want you dead; He wants you destroyed. And they're basically being blasphemous about it. Oh, he's so rude, he's so mean. He doesn't want you just dead; He wants you destroyed. All right, and yeah, if you're an Edomite, which it sounds like you are, yeah, He wants you destroyed. This person, Traditional Face 193, says if God exists, He's a really mean dick. Okay, and look. Another thing you got to take into you got to take in. I'm drawing a blank on the word. All right, perspective. You got to take in perspective. Look at how many upvotes, all right, or likes these things have. This one has 1,300 roughly. All right, this one has 273. Okay, so that means there's 273 people that agree with that. Okay. And this one has 76. It said, and he's quoting the other guy. All right, he says, if God exists, He's a really mean dick. It says the Bible makes that pretty clear. The eternal hellfire for failing to atone for your sins in life is pretty harsh without getting into the Old Testament God. It says the book of Job is my favorite because it makes clear that, and another thing, this shows that they're lacking understanding. It says it makes clear that Satan works for the Most High and gets permission from the Most High to destroy his life and kill his family, and that is true. All right, and he's mean. Well, that shows you right there that even these atheists, all right, because these people more than likely don't believe in God, all right, because they're saying if He exists, okay, so they're not believing in the Most High, and if they did believe, they surely don't believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They believe in God and Jesus Christ, all right, and those aren't the true names, all right, and those aren't the true people. Those are different characters, all right. Those are characters, while Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai are powers, all right, are powers, okay. So he says, so these guys really don't believe. You can tell at the bottom. It says, but if a nearly omnipotent and possibly omniscient being is setting rules for us, maybe we don't understand the whole context of why. You don't. You lack understanding. You don't understand it. Okay? You don't understand. So at least you have the ability to at the bottom to say, well, maybe we don't understand. You don't. You don't understand. All right? And all three of you are more than likely Edomites. All right? More than likely Edomites, all right, because this is Edomite bullshit talk right here. Oh, if God exists, He's really mean. My so-called aunt, my so-called aunt, which is really not even my aunt because it's my dad's half brother, same mom, different dad, so it's really no bloodline. It's that so-called brother's girlfriend that he was with for a number of years, all right. So she's not even technically even anything, okay. She's just this chick. All right, and she's an atheist, and she was talking about, oh, well, that's really fucking mean. If He exists, He's an asshole because He kills babies, and you say all these things. These fucking Edomites say all these things without understanding context. They don't understand why. All right, if they understand concepts like reincarnation, all right, they don't understand. Would they still get it? No, they wouldn't get it. They'd still think it's wrong. All right, why? Because deep down inside, that reincarnation aspect doesn't sit well with them. Why doesn't it sit well with them? Because then they'd know that they're coming back. They're the slave owners that they once were. All right, there's those same people. All right, and Slacky, bear with me 1 minute. My phone's deciding to pop an alarm off. 1 minute. Slacky for that. All right, so these people don't get it, and they don't want to get it. All right. Like I was saying about reincarnation, these people, if they accepted reincarnation, that means they would have to accept that they are their forefathers. And if they accepted that they are their forefathers and they come back every 3 to 4 generations, that they would have to accept that all these Edomites were once slave owners, and they'd be coming back as those same people. But right now, all right, through their ignorance, they can say, "Oh no, we're not those same people. We don't act like that anymore." All right, that was my great grandfather. That was you. That was you. That's why they don't. And if they do, you do see these Edomites that believe in, quote unquote, air quotations here, reincarnation. What are they believing in? They believe in that Hindu reincarnation. Oh, you can come back as a cow. You cannot come back as a cow, man. That's some fucking stupid shit. All right, it's confusion, okay? And it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. All right, contrary as opposed to the Bible, okay, which makes sense if you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. But a lot of you people don't. Okay, a lot of you people don't. All right, so you say, "Oh, God exists. He's a really mean." You just don't get it. You don't understand it. All right, you don't understand. And yeah, to you, maybe he is. Maybe he is really mean to you. All right, maybe. But guess what? It's justified, because everything that the Lord does is justified. All right, if he exists, he's really mean. Yeah, he's really mean. But it was okay for you to feed our children to alligators and to bend our men over. All right, and create the term motherfucker, right? And it's okay that you hung them and lynched them. All right, it's still happening at Walmart's. All right, and created the KKK. That's okay though. That's not really mean though. That's not really. So it's okay for you to do things like that, but when the Lord does it, he's a quote unquote, as you would say, if God exists, he's a really mean dick. But you're fine though, right? But you're fine though. That shows you not only do you lack understanding, but you're really a fucking idiot. All right, for lack of a better word, and Salakia for the swearing. But these people, they're dumb. They're dumb as a goddamn brick. All right, it shows you they really have no understanding, and this is like 99% of society right here. All right, this is 99% of society. Okay. Just think, "Uncle God exists. Oh, he's real. He kills baby." You don't understand it. You don't get it. All right, and even if you did get it, you'd still think the same thing. Traditional face 193. You'd still think that, "Oh, he's gonna kill all the Edomites. Oh, he's really mean. Oh, that's unjustified." But what the Edomites did was justified. Yeah, that's what you say. Bullshit it was. All right, bullshit it was. All right, and so what do? These people don't like our God. All right, so what do they do? They go and create their own. All right, but you don't understand. You don't get it. You don't understand it. You're wicked. All right, all three of you, all right, are wicked as shit, okay, and you don't understand it. We have scriptures to prove that you're wicked. You're not going to get it, man. You're not going to understand it, okay? This is Proverbs 28:5. It reads, "Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things." So when a baby dies, all right, or gets ran over, or falls out of a moving vehicle and gets ran over, all right, or a stray bullet hits it and kills it, all right, a little newborn, well, there's not even such thing as a newborn, but a little fresh out of the womb, all right, as you would say, a newborn, all right, gets popped, all right, because a stray bullet hit them. You say, oh, God, it's Satan. Well, there's two ways you could go. You could say God's cruel and unfair. There's one way. Or you could say Satan did it. Satan was the one that did it. And you know what? The one thing I'll give this guy is at least he understands that in the book of Job, all right, Satan had to work for the Most High, because a lot of the Christians don't even get that. All right, they think that Satan can just pull a fast one on the Lord. No, at least this guy gets that Satan works for the Lord. All right, the Lord controls all things. Okay, so there you go. There you go. Now, at least he gets it. Now he's being blasphemous about it. All right, all these people are being blasphemous about it. Oh, he's mean and calling them names and stuff. And I'm just quoting it. I don't think he is. All right, I don't think that if God exists, he's a really mean. I don't think that. This guy thinks that though. I'm just quoting it so you can understand what he's saying. You know, sometimes people listen to these. They don't watch them, but they listen to them. All right, so you got to be able to hear the context. Now, do I think that myself? No. See, the Israelites, the Lord, our Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, is a good guy to us. All right, he's a good guy to us. But the people of the world, he's a bad guy. All right, you see how things flip depending on which side you're on. All right, because these people of the world, they're really gone after Satan. All right, the spiritual demon Satan, who's working with Esau Edom, and Esau Edom is the devil. Okay, they are the wicked. All right, so they're following after those. They like the Moism and all everything that goes against biblical laws. That's what's right to them. So they're gonna think what's right is wrong. Like I say in my lessons, they think what's right is wrong and what's wrong is right. All right, that's what they think. Okay, so of course, to them, yeah, the Lord is in their little movie that they think they're making. The Lord is the bad guy. All right, but in ours, the Lord's the good guy. Okay, we fall after the Lord, not after Satan. These people fall after Satan and not the Lord. All right, we're two different people. But Proverbs 28:5, evil men understand not judgment. So when a baby falls out of a window or gets hit by a stray bullet or chokes to death, or has an allergic reaction to something, swells up like a balloon and dies. All right, these people are like, it was the Lord's very cruel and unfair, or they think that Satan did it, but they're evil, so they don't understand. They can't understand judgment. What happened was a case of judgment. All right, and it's not just little babies, grown ass men. All right, men getting their necks knelt on until they can't breathe anymore. All right, getting popped in the shot by cops. All right, and then BLM goes and marches about it. Those people are evil. All right, BLM is an evil group. All right, because those people they're here they are saying all Black Lives Matter, but the Black community is one of the most harshest community towards one another. All right, and it's because we're under the curses. But here you are, you're gonna say BLM, but what type of music do you listen to? I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. I'm gonna go down the street. So what are you talking about here? You're evil men. All right, and you're not understanding judgment. So here you are marching, all right, this was unjust, he was innocent. He wasn't innocent. Whoever perished being innocent, as the scripture says. All right, but you're evil as well. No, we're not just getting on Esau, Edom. They're evil inherently. All right, but a lot of you Jakes are evil as well, and you other heathen nations are as well. So you're not going to understand judgment, none of you. All right, even a wicked Jake isn't going to understand judgment. Even though they're an Israelite, they're still not going to get it. All right, there are Israelites that will not understand this truth. They will not get it. Why? Because it's not meant for them to get. They're evil. They're still doing wickedness. Okay, and the Lord's not dealing with them. Okay, Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understand all things. That's why the people, the brothers and the sisters that are in this truth understand. They understand judgment. And when it happens, they can call it out and they can see it. All right, when you see 45 people die in a mosque, that's judgment. You can understand that. And that's it's a terrible accident. Well, if you look up the definition of accident, it wasn't an accident. All right, it was meant to happen. All right, it was meant to happen. Okay, that's not what the accident is. Something completely different. Okay, accident means it was accidental. That wasn't supposed to happen. But when those events happened, those were meant to happen. Who wanted those to happen? The Lord. All right, and what were they? They were judgment. Okay, at His hands, from His hands. All right, but you're not going to understand that. Why? Because you're wicked. Okay, you're wicked. Okay, and you try to take everything and make it bad, like this guy. The guy, God doesn't just want you dead. He wants you destroyed. Yes, that's true. Yes, He wants you destroyed. Why is that? Because look how you act. You act like a goddamn idiot, okay? And it's clear you don't believe. It's clear you're an unbeliever, all right? And if you know anything about the Bible, well, you would know what happens to unbelievers, wouldn't you? All right? But here, they're innocent. Like we were talking about before, here's the scripture. Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent. Whoever perished being innocent. Name one, okay? Or where were the righteous cut off? Doesn't happen. In verse 8 it says, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of His nostrils are they consumed. Okay, it's right there in front of you. But guess what? You can look at this and you're not going to understand it. Why? Because you don't have the spiritual eyes out. You don't have the eyes to see. You don't have the ears to hear. It's not for you to get. You got it? You get it? You understand? No, you don't, because you can't get it. It's not meant for you to get. Okay, break it down. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent. All right, and it's a question. Whoever perished being innocent. All right, can you name one? Or another question. Or where were the righteous cut off? Okay, and then in 8 and 9 it explains. Okay, so the innocent don't perish. All right, so the people that do perish, guess what? They weren't innocent. Okay, and this isn't speaking about, if you get old and you die of old age, all right, you can die in the truth and it still be a righteous death. All right, and if you die in the truth, that's a good death to have. All right, but this getting your head whacked off with swords, getting ran over by a car, a drive-by stray bullet hits you, and you get lit up. All right, you swell up like a balloon and pop all of a sudden for some day. It's some crazy medical condition. That's judgment. That's judgment. All right, that's judgment. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity. Now listen here. Now listen. This if you can get it, which you won't. All right. Then, but the brothers and sisters that are watching this video, they'll get it. Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity. So if when you plow, you go on the field and you plow iniquity. You're planting seed. All right. Iniquity and sow wickedness, reap the same. So if you're plowing iniquity and sowing wickedness, if you're a little bit of seed of iniquity here, a little bit of seed of wickedness over here, plant that down. Push that down to the ground. Give it some water. What are you going to reap? Wickedness and iniquity. Do you get it? No, you don't, because you don't have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. But it's right there in front of you, okay? Reap the same. All right, by the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of His nostrils they are consumed. Okay, so what does that mean? In short, 8 and 9, all right, well, 8 means you do dirt, you get dirt. You do bad, you get bad. You do wickedness, you get wickedness. You're doing evil, you get evil. You got it? It's not karma. It's not some bullshit Hindu thing. No, it's even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. Okay? It's not karma. All right, it's Job 4 and 8. That's what it is. It's not karma. It's Job 4 and 8. Okay, if you can't get it, it's not meant for you to get it. Okay, and you can, oh, God's just really mean. Now he's not letting me get the honor. Boo fucking who, all right? Don't you got something else to do? Don't you got a festival to march around with, all right, with a rainbow on it? Don't you got, like, don't you got to dress up like the other one? You know, don't you have something to do? Don't you have a picket sign to go and fucking shove up in the air somewhere? And we want justice, we want peace, don't you have something to do? Man, don't you have something better to do? All right? Because this obviously ain't for you. This is you're in the wrong class. You walked in the wrong classroom. This ain't it for you. You don't get it. It's not meant for you to get it. All right, you need to go back to recessed learning. All right, because this is apparently too deep for you. Second Corinthians 4 and 4. All right, and this shows you're blinded. All right, wrong class. Please exit the classroom and make way to your classroom. All right, the unbelief classroom's down the way. All right, we don't have anything to do with it. It's separate ownership. Make your way down there because we don't take you. Sorry, all booked over here. All right, and maybe we'll allow certain people in, you know, but not you. You ain't got it. Second Corinthians, like 4 and 4, showing you ain't got it. And whom the Most High of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not. You don't believe. Let's go back. Let's see if these people sound like they believe. If God doesn't want you dead, he just wants you destroyed. If God exists, he's a really mean dick. The Bible makes that clear. Blah 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 blah. But if if a nearly omnipotent and possibly omniscient being is setting rules for us, maybe we don't understand the whole context of what these sound like unbelievers. And they don't just sound like unbelievers. They are unbelievers. Okay, they are unbelievers. Okay, and this guy, at least that guy said, oh, maybe we don't understand the whole context of what. You don't. It's not meant for you to get it. But at least you've been given the ability to get that you can't get it. Okay, so congratulations. Let's give a round of applause to him. All right, there we go. Round of applause. Congratulations. You're blind, and at least you know you're blind. Okay, 2 Corinthians 4 and 4. In whom the power of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. All right, and it's not shining unto you. All right, you ain't got it. Okay, you don't got it. You don't got it. Okay, you're in darkness. All right, you're in gross darkness. You ain't got it. You ain't understanding. You won't understand. All right, unless the Lord allows you to understand. But with this, it doesn't look like the Lord's going to let you understand because you sound like Edomites to me. You sound like Edomites to me. That's some Edomite talk. All right, if you see a Jake talking that, they're either one a tear or they're hanging around too many damn Edomites. I can't remember who said that recently. All right, cause I think it was Apostle Gabar, because that's not inherent in Jake. Okay, that's not inherent in Jake. Where were we? All right, we can close out of this picture. We don't need it anymore. We already got it. I'm sick of reading it. Matthew 13 and 15. Let's get it. Here we go. All right, and it's happened to you, Jakes, too. All right, it's happened to you, Jakes, too. You don't even want to hear. You don't even want to listen. Okay, Matthew 13 and 15. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears and should understand with their heart and should be converted, and I should heal them. This is specifically speaking of Jake, because Esau and Moab and all these, they can't be converted. They can't. All right, the Lord's not going to heal them. All right, he's not going to give them the understanding. All right, the Lord's only dealing with Israel, all right, and specifically 1/3 of Israel, okay? But everyone else, their eyes are blind, even some of Israel, they can't see with their eyes and they can't hear with their ears, all right? They don't got it. It's not in them, okay? They're dull of hearing. Their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, and that's you people, all right? That's you people. Who are you calling you people? That's you people. But what about the people in this truth, all right, that have been given the blessing to understand this? Matthew 13 and 16, but blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Okay? And in 17 it says, for verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear, and have not heard them. Okay, so again, really it drives in how important, this truth is, and how blessed you are to even be able to receive and understand this truth, that you're sitting here watching this lesson right now. All right, and then I'm sitting here making this lesson right now. Okay, we could be blinded. We can be completely blinded. All right, and that's a terrible place to be. That's a terrible place to be, man. All right, we've been shown. All right, we've been shown what's going to happen. These people They don't even know what's in store for them, all right? And they don't believe, even if we tell them, all right? Because we got the script, well, not the whole script. You know, we can get the master script that shows everything, but the Lord has given us the script that we need to know for our part, all right? And to know what's going to go down. But we tell people, hey, we got the script. All right, we know what's going to happen. All right, the Lord's going to come back and he's going to, I don't want to hear none of that. Nah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. All right, until it does happen. And then they're going to be running trying to find us again. All right, and then they're not going to find us. All right, as we talked about yesterday. All right, and speaking about yesterday, Salakia, it may look like I didn't post, I skipped a day and posted a video. YouTube's been fucking with me hardcore over here lately on this tablet. And I think it's still probably uploading. Oh, now it's failed. Now it's failed. Yeah, it's called You Better Get Ready. Let me make sure I still even have it. I think this is the one. See, yeah. So I gotta re-upload this. So when this video goes up, I'm gonna try to re-upload it. But YouTube fucking around as always. All right. Before I started making this lesson, it was fine. Also, in this video, soon you won't be able to post anything related to the Bible. They set that as private. I never set that as private. I never set it as private, but it has to deal with Moses. So what did they do? They set it as private. Now I had to make it. So there was another thing that wasn't there, and that was from yesterday, and it just got uploaded 29. So hey, if you see weird stuff going on with my lessons, I promise you, I'm making lessons every day. It's just YouTube doesn't want you to think that. All right, they're fucking with me hardcore lately. All right, so Lord willing, that'll figure itself out. All right, maybe it won't, but just know. They're there. I'm making them every day, but sometimes that you might see 2 or 3 videos pop up in a day. All right, and those were supposed to be the previous days. All right, but you know YouTube, it's doing what it's doing. All right, it's doing what it's doing. But let's get John 3 and 12. I just wanted to mention that. All right, in a lesson, in case you're wondering what's going on with him. No, I promise you, I assure you, I'm making the videos every day. YouTube just doesn't want it to seem that way. All right, they don't. It takes it fucking 8 hours to upload a lesson. When before I know it doesn't take that long because I have good internet here. All right, I have good internet because I'm on my computer. It would upload within like an hour. All right, max. Okay, something most of the time less than that. All right, but over here it takes 4 or 5 hours. I'll go to work. All right, I'll get back and the lesson still hasn't uploaded. Okay, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. But hey, Esau's gonna do Esau shit. Okay. This is John 3 and 12, okay? And like I said, you know, we tell you, hey, look, we got the script. We got the script, and the Lord's going to come back, and he's going to destroy these people. Hey, look, Jake, all right, you have a chance, all right? You got to repent and do it. But you don't understand. You don't get it. No, I don't believe it, all right? And this is John 3 and 12. It reads, if I have told you of earthly things and you believe not, how shall you believe if I tell you of heavenly things? So if we tell you of not even scriptural things and you don't believe us, all right? If we could tell you, hey man, you know where the corner store? Yeah, it's down the street, about a block. All right, and then you hit the left, and it'll be right there. And I don't think so. I think I saw it on the right. Man, you don't know shit. If we can tell you earthly things, you're not going to believe them. How when we tell you about things of this truth, of things of this Bible? How are you going to understand then? How are you going to believe then? If you won't even believe us, when we tell you regular things, okay? How? Okay? You won't, all right? Because you're just a bunch of unbelievers. You're just unbelievers, and you don't believe nothing, man. We can tell you the sky blue. No, it ain't. It's green. Well, fuck off, man. Go and beat your ass down the street and keep on thinking the sky is green, all right? Keep on continuing your ignorance, all right? You're gonna have a whole lot of people thinking you're a dumbass in the end when the sky's green. Fuck, it is. It's blue. What are you talking about? Nope, it's green. All right, continue to believe it. All right, we're not gonna try to fix your mind. It's all fucked up. All right, we ain't gonna try. We're gonna tell you if you're gonna continue on in your unbelief. No, it's green. Actually, it's blue. And here's why it's blue. See, there's a chemical or whatever. You know, however the sky's blue. I think they say it's a reflection off the ocean. But you know, no, it's not. Okay, continue. Go on down the street. All right. Same thing and that's worldly stuff. Now, how are we gonna? You know, the Most High, he's actually a so-called black man. No, he ain't. Okay, how are you? If you can't understand that the sky is blue, man. All right, and you know, we're not saying it's literally the people out there that think that. We're using it as an example. All right, How are you going to believe us when we tell you what the Most High really looks like? All right, or the Most High is coming back to do? All right, or what are the signs of the time? Or that World War III is going to happen? Or America's going to go down in nuclear fire? How are you going to believe us with those things? Okay, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. You're not going to understand it. All right. If you don't believe us when we speak of earthly things, how much more are you going to believe us when we speak of heavenly things? All right, of things in the Bible, in the Holy Bible. All right. You're not going to believe us, all right? And we can't force you to believe. We can't change your mind to believe. No, because that's the Lord, all right? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that either allows you to believe or doesn't allow you to believe. He either opens your mind or shuts your mind, all right? and real open mind so the truth can go in. Not being open-minded. You got to be open-minded. Yeah, if you're open-minded, your fucking brain will fall out, okay? I can't remember who said that. It was one of the apostles, I believe. All right, if you're open-minded, your brain falls out. All right, and they say open-minded. Oh, you gotta be open-minded to these different things. These change in the modes are okay. You gotta be open-minded. No, you can only open your mind for a split second, let the truth get in, and then close it so nothing else gets in. All right, and the Lord will do that. All right, that's no ability of your own. The Lord's gonna do that. All right, and He'll either allow that in, or your brain will be completely locked down, and it'll only allow these worldly doctrines to get in. All right, that's all through the Lord. This is Amos 3:7. It reads, "Surely the Lord our power will do nothing. But he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets." Salakia, let me read that again. "Surely the Lord our power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret, Salakia, unto his servants, the prophets." Okay, so who is the Lord giving the information to? Is it everybody? No, he's revealing his secret unto the servants. All right, who's the servants? The prophets. All right, the prophets are his servants. All right, they do his bidding. Okay, he said, hey, teach this word. And the prophets say, okay, I'm going to teach this word. Okay, so he's revealed the secrets, all right, on down to the men, all right, of Great Millstone, all right, the apostles, down to the elders, through the brothers, all right, and the brothers, then they teach the sisters, and the sisters can get it, not to the full extent that the brothers are going to get it, but they can get it to an extent, okay? They can understand that the Most High is coming back, all right, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is coming back, Yahushai is coming back in chariots, okay, to deliver the elect, all right, his elect, all right, as well as, turn Babylon the Great into a nuclear puddle. All right, so to speak. All right, a big punch bowl of flames. Okay, so they even the sisters can get that. All right, sure they're not going to know some super deep things, but the sisters can get that through. All right, through the brothers, and the brothers get it through the elders, and the elders get it through the apostles. All right, and the apostles got it through who they were taught through. All right, and who they were taught through, it was given through the Most High. Okay, that instilled that within them to understand it through the scriptures. All right, and then they taught men, and then those men taught men, and then those men taught men, and those men taught men, and so on and so forth. Get it? All right, if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Amos 3:7, once again, "Surely the Lord our power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets." Okay, it's plain. Okay, if you can't get it, you can't get it. All right, maybe it wasn't revealed to you then. Proverbs 1:7. That's one of the things I hate, man, is when I see these fucking idiots. All right, and slack you for the swearing again. But you see these idiots saying things like, "Oh, God exists, he's willing me." You don't understand it. You don't understand it. All these people are like, "Oh, God's terrible. He's a horrible person. Look what he does. Look what he did in this. Look what he did in this chapter. Look what he did to Sodom and Gomorrah." Sodom and Gomorrah was wicked. Okay, Sodom and Gomorrah was wicked. Of course, you're upset that the Most High destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. I wish you were there. It's a big. You wish you were there. Okay, I bet you wish you were there. All right? It was a big festival of moeness. All right. Of a bunch of fucking moes, all right? I bet you wish you were there, all right? But guess what? You are spiritually. You're here, all right? In Babylon the Great, which is spiritual Sodom, all right? Spiritual Egypt. So you're still there, all right? That's why you love this place so much. Oh, it's so great. Oh, I love the pride. Walk through with the little fucking stupid little flags, all right? And sexual devices in your hands, waving them around like there's some type of fucking some form of independence for you, all right? It's fucking gross, man. It's gross. Proverbs 1:7. "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction." All right, and when I see this shit, it pisses me off. Why? Because really, you're just a bunch of idiots. When you say these things on these comment boards or on news articles or on YouTube videos or in movies, when these people are talking that, all it is saying, "Hey, look at me, I'm a fucking idiot." All right, that's what it's saying. You got a big old dunce cap on your head. Look at me, I'm stupid. Look at me, I'm stupid. I'm a fool. Look at how dumb I am. That's what I see. And that's not only what I see. That's what the brothers and sisters in this truth see when we see those things. Is look, this guy is basically parading around saying, "Look at me, I'm a dumbass. Look at me, I'm a dumbass." That's what's happening, all right? That's what we see, all right? But you think, "Oh, look, look at me, I'm deep." All right, look, if if God created everything, and I'm saying this because I'm bagging on myself, because I used to say this back when I was in the world before I, believed anything. I came straight in this truth because I was trying to figure out something, all right, because I was atheist for the longest time, all right, and I was trying to, it just wasn't sitting right with me. I was like, look, because that shows you Jake has an inherent need for religion. I bounced from atheism to, all these other religions, all right, as we did, all right, as some of us did, not all of us, but some of us. trying to figure it out. All right, I didn't figure it out until I came to this truth. Okay, those were like spans of like 3 months. All right, like Hindu for like 3 months. Like, oh, that seems pretty cool. 3 months just fell, and nah, this ain't it. All right, this truth, it sticks though. If it's meant for you, okay, if it's meant for you. But hey, a lot of these people, you ain't got it. All right, I was going on a tangent anyway, so let's just get up to the point. But what I was saying was that, these other, you're gonna bounce around, try to get it, all right, but you ain't got it. So when you see these people now, as you're in the truth, and you see these people out in the world, all right, trying to be deep. Oh, that's what I was saying. I was using an example. What I was saying was when I was in the world, I used an example because the Christians would say, oh, God just always existed, and I'd say, well, why couldn't And I was on that dumb Big Bang bullshit. I was like, well, why couldn't the Big Bang just happened? It could have just always been there and just decided to go off one day, all right. But hey, that's because it wasn't meant for me to get it at that point in time. Okay, I didn't have it at that point. The Lord wasn't having it at that point. He says, okay, he's gonna wake up at this point, but right now he's not. He's gonna walk around like an idiot, not understanding anything. And that's what I did. I walked around like an idiot, not knowing anything, as we did before we came in this truth. Okay, but. But back in the world, you'd think, haha, I got you. You can't get that one, huh? You can't answer that one, huh? All right, but that's basically how these people in the world are. They parade around thinking they know something, but really they're just wearing a big ass shirt, and a big ass dunce cap. It says dunce on the cap. On the shirt it says I'm a dumbass. All right, and it says I'm with stupid, and it points straight up. All right, that's what they're wearing. All right, that's what we see. All right, so spiritually when they're talking, we see it like, God, this fucking dude don't understand what he's talking about. Proverbs 1:7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. You fools, all right, out there, we could sit down there, we could sit you down directly next to us, all right, and pull out the Bible and say, okay, look, we're gonna start from here, and we're gonna explain everything, but you're gonna say, nope, that doesn't happen, nope. Look at Vocab Malone. Vocab Malone, he's had back and forth between the apostles and elders for time and time again. And the apostles and elders have corrected him time and time again, and the brothers too have corrected him time and time again. But guess what? He still doesn't get it. But he should though, right? Because they've told him so many times. Well, it shows you that the Lord's not dealing with him. Okay, and fools despise wisdom and instruction. So it's not meant for him to get. Yes, as much as they sat down, yeah, you would think if this was math class, all right, yeah, he would have picked up some math by now. All right, but he hasn't picked up any of the truth. All right, other than learning how to to do so-called as they call it Hebrew hopscotch and jump around. All right, and get into get precepts. All right, go for this chapter, get this, and then go back a few chapters and say, hey, look, it says the same thing. This backs this up. All right, he has to do that now. That's one thing he's learned, but he still doesn't get the understanding. He still doesn't have it. Okay, why? Because he's a fool and he despises wisdom and instruction, as do a lot of these people. And we're not resulting to ad hominem attacks. We're just saying, according to the scripture, he's a fool. He ain't got it. All right, you ain't got it, Vocab. You're coming with the same old stuff. All right, you it's that same old cookie in your hand you've had forever, and it's moldy, man. It's time to throw it away. All right, just let it go. All right, Proverbs 17:28. Vocab Malone holding on with is holding on to his so-called breakdowns that he thinks that he understands it. He's holding on it like SpongeBob was holding on to that nasty Krabby Patty, man. It's time to get rid of it, man. It's time to get rid of it. It's not doing you any benefit. It's just making you look weird and gross. All right, just throw it away. Just throw it away. You ain't got it. All right, you're gonna. I still got the same old Krabby Patty. And you say, yeah, look, you came back with that same Krabby Patty last week, man. We already told you about it. Okay. I'm just putting it in a joking matter, but he comes back with the same arguments, is what I'm saying. Okay, the same piece of paper with four. Well, look, it says she'll be grafted in. What grafted in? Look, it says grafted in again. All right, there you go. It's old, man. You're old news. All right, you're old news. Proverbs 17:28. Even a fool. All right, and this is why a lot of you idiots out there just need to learn to shut your damn mouth. All right, you idiots out there. All right, I'm saying it. You idiots out there. All right, because you're idiots. That's what you are. You're stupid. If you ain't got this truth and you're over here, well, I'm gonna tell you why that the Bible doesn't make any sense. And then you go up against the Hebrew Israelites, us, the Hebrew Israelites, not the black Hebrew Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites. Okay? Set that straight one more again. All right? Set it straight one more again. You ain't going to get it. You're going to still call us the Black Hebrew Israelites. You coined that, not us. All right? And you're going to say, oh, well, no, this is why they're wrong. Okay, you're an idiot. All right? And you've just proved that you are with an hour or 2 or 3 hour long lesson saying a bunch of nothing. All right? You nothing. You didn't say anything. All right? You didn't even break down the scriptures correct. You dummy. All right? This is Proverbs 17 and 28 showing that a lot of you just need to shut up. Okay, Proverbs 17 and 28. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed as a man of understanding. Okay, let's read it again. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed as a man of understanding. Let's see what the Good News Translation says. What's it say? It says, after all, even a fool may be thought wise and intelligent if he stays quiet and keeps his mouth shut. There you go. That's Good News Translation. See, and that's one of those examples where the Good News Translation hits hard. All right, not harder than King James Version, but it puts into perspective for somebody that might have a harder time with the words. Let's read it again. Good News Translation, Proverbs 17 and 28. After all, even a fool may be thought of as wise and intelligent if he stays quiet and keeps his mouth shut. Okay, there you go. And actually, we should get 18 and 1. Let's get Proverbs 18 and 1. Through desire, a man, having separated himself, seeketh and intermeddleth with all wisdom. A fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself. Okay? What's it say in the Good News Translation? It says, people who do not get along with others are interested only in themselves. They will disagree with what everyone else knows is right. All right, and that's the other thing, is you disagree with everything. All right, we could... You people, man, we could sit there, Yahweh Shai himself could come down, all right, and tell you it, and nope, you wouldn't get it, all right, and you're not the one. You look like a so-called black man. No, the God of the Bible is Jesus Christ. That's not you, and you still wouldn't get it. You realize that you're so lost, you're so dumb, okay, that, you couldn't get it. Now, the Most High, the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right, he could instill that knowledge into you. Okay, he can instill that knowledge into you, and that's the only way you're going to get it, okay, is if he instills that knowledge into you, all right, and grants you that knowledge, okay? It could be, everyone in the world could read it to you, and you're not going to get it. The Most High has to, it's like a key, all right? It's like a switch that has to be turned on, all right? And the only one that can flip that switch is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay? And it doesn't matter who tells you it until that switch is flipped on, okay? Get it? Until that boom, it's turned on, you're not going to be able to get it, all right? And a lot of you, your switch is turned off, all right? And a lot of you, the Most High is not going to turn that switch on, okay? So the Most High has to directly be dealing with you and flip that switch for you to get it. You got it? Okay? And that's why until that switch has been flipped, you just really need to shut your mouth because you ain't got it. You don't understand, man. You don't understand, all right? And when you speak, you just sound like an idiot, okay? Well, that's mean. You're just being mean. All right, well, we're just being mean, just like you say the Most High is, yeah? So, Proverbs 18 and 7, then we're going to close out, all right? Because you people, you ain't got it, all right? But we're just, we're doing this lesson because that's been sitting. I saw it yesterday during one of my lessons. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. I saw it when I was going through pictures, and I saw it. I said, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and make a lesson on that now, okay? This is Proverbs 18 and 7, all right? It reads, a fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. Okay, and that's another thing. We've talked about circumspection, keeping your mouth shut, and how your mouth can, more people perish by the tongue than the sword. All right, like it says in the bottom part of verse 7, and his lips are the snare of his soul. It says, and a fool's mouth is his destruction. Okay, so a lot of that talk that you're getting, okay, is. And we're gonna get Proverbs 18 and 12 too, because it goes into pride. Because it goes into pride too. All right, Proverbs 18 and 12. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. And he's like, ha ha. It really goes back to pride. Got you, ha ha. You bet you didn't know that. You're an idiot. You didn't know anything. All right, you're an idiot. You didn't know anything. You just came up with a bottle of orange juice and said it was grape juice. That's all you did. Well, fucking no, it ain't. Yes, it is. Okay, whatever you say, get the fuck away from us. You're stupid. You don't know anything. Okay? But if you come up with orange juice and say, hey, this is orange juice, we'll say, yeah, you're right, brother. That is orange juice. Okay, you get it? We're putting into worldly perspectives again. All right, to get you to understand it. We're not going to argue over here that the sky is blue. All right, the ocean's blue. All right, the grass is green. We're not going to argue about this. If you ain't got it, what's the point, man? All right, there's such thing as purposeful defiance. It doesn't matter. You just want to be defiant. You just want to not believe. Okay. Not only is the Most High not dealing with you, you just don't want. No, I don't want. Nope. And that's a lot of Jake. They don't want the understanding. All right, they wander out of the way of understanding. All right, there could be brothers on the highways and byways, or it could be a video, and they'll click right off of it, or they'll walk right past them, say, nope, not today, I don't want none of that. Nope, they're going to sit here and they're going to tell me I can't they're going to tell me I can't eat pork. I love pork. Pork's my favorite food. And they're going to wander out of it, all right, and you're going to die over some pork. All right, but these people, all those same people, they're all lacking understanding, and it shows. All right, so when you think you're deep, all right, I got this deep you don't have the deep understanding, all right? And when people with the deep understanding, that's like, if you try to play off that you're a rocket engineer, all right, and then you go up in front of a rocket engineer, the flang flopper, that flang that propels the rocket thrust boosters, and the rocket engineer's gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You have to a flame flop? That's not even a fucking thing that exists. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? This guy's an idiot. Get him away from here. He's saying he's a rocket engineer. He doesn't know shit. What a fucking liar. All right, and that's what it is when you come up to us. All right, and most notably are the apostles and elders that have the deepest understanding of the truth right now, and who we're learning from. Okay, when you start saying all this, they're like, what the hell are you talking about? No, it ain't. That's not scriptural. And here, let's prove it why it's not. All right, and they'll go on, but you're not going to get it. All right, so when you come across men, all right, that are actually wise and have the knowledge, and you're trying to play it off as you have the knowledge, it's going to be revealed that you're just an idiot, man. And it's going to be revealed that you're lacking knowledge. All right, it shows. All right, it shows that you're lacking knowledge. Okay, so with that, we're going to close out. All right. This when these people say this, it shows that they ain't got the knowledge, right? It shows, and really what that was a big, they really were wearing what all those posts said on Reddit was really saying, the Most High is not dealing with me. Another guy said, yeah, the Most High is not dealing with me either. This guy says, the Most High is not dealing with me either, but maybe we don't got the understanding, all right? That's what really what those guys were saying translated into, all right? That's what it really said. Oh, we're a bunch of idiots, and we're waiting for destruction, all right? That's another thing that it said. Okay, you're lacking knowledge, okay, and it shows. It shows. So with that, we're going to close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. The time of this truth will rule well. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing, shalom.